What's up, YouTubers, Facebookers, and all the hunters out there? Wanted to kind of do some shout outs and holiday greetings. So wishing a very Merry Christmas to all the diggers out there and their respective families as well. And want to take the opportunity to give a few shout outs. People who have been on the show, if you follow the Beyond Sight and Sound show, some of the people I interact with on YouTube. And before I do that, I would like to take a moment to say it's been phenomenal to see the amount of outpouring and support that we had for Chicago Ron's fundraiser for his niece Jolie, and that fundraiser still continues. If you would like to donate, you can still make donations to help the cause for detecting a cure at chicagoron.com. To date, there's been, at the time of this video clip, I believe just over $20,000 raised, and that's been from detectorists and non-detectorists alike, and many of us just doing our little part to help support the common cause and come together as a whole community, and every little bit adds up, and it's been phenomenal to see. So definitely phenomenal support. Congratulations to everybody. We've all played an important part in this. And would also like to give some shout outs. Shout outs going out to, first and foremost on the list, who can forget Kenny Moore, Dirt Bandit 33, good friend of mine, great guy. He does some great videos. You can check out his channel on YouTube. Just search for Dirt Bandit 33 and you'll find him. And I'll try to remember and put links below in the description. Chris Engel. He was a guest on the Beyond Sight and Sound show. 50 years in the hobby and still such an enthusiasm. It's just phenomenal. It's really great. I feel honored to know people like these in the hobby, like Chris, Kenny Moore, some other shout outs for channels. TreasureJack down in Florida. He does a great job with his videos. Supradrew, sqengineer, Jim Fielding. He was a guest on Beyond Sight and Sound. 48.5 years in the hobby. The guy is just a phenomenal wealth of information. And quite a good sense of humor, too. And who can forget, we're talking about YouTube. What's up, my diggers? Who can forget J-Mo, NH Treasure Hunter? And while we're on the subject of J-Mo, can't forget the comrades in arms, Stealth Diggers, Digger Charlie, Keebler, Just Bob, Faceless George, the list goes on. Great group of guys, also guests on the show. Great guys to talk to, very passionate about the hobby. Let's see, the list is just so long, and I apologize, honestly, if I forget people. That doesn't mean you were any less important. Denny Morrison, Ringfinder, another great guy, longtime veteran of the hobby, 30 years, great guy to know. Let's see, Keith Wills, Jim Ferriello, both from the Watts organization. They're doing great things. Jim is just a wealth of information too, so is Keith, longtime veterans in the hobby. And, you know, you don't have to be a longtime veteran in the hobby to be passionate, to do the right things, to do them in the right way and everything. Swansea Searcher, a guest on the show. He did a ring return this year. It was a really great experience for him. Got to give him a shout out. You know, kudos to him for doing the right thing and returning that ring. It was a phenomenal experience. It really made a difference to the ring owner. And Chicago Ron, great guy. I can't say enough good things about Ron. Just an excellent guy, great hunter. He's a searchlight among candles in the hobby. He's a true ambassador of the hobby. And, you know, he really does his share to pitch in and help people. Detectapalooza 2014, great event. Chuck Smalley, Derek Asklar, Craig Talley. The list just, it runs on and on and on and on, and it's just, I'm very, very fortunate and honored to know these people. Digging Deep South, Delaware Digger, and who can forget my buddy down there in Mississippi, KSHOLLYWOOD, Kevin Strahan, longtime listener of the show, great guy to talk to, and really, I'm telling you folks, as far as the Beyond Sight and Sound show has went as a project this year, I can't say enough for all the support that we've had from the listeners. You guys are just awesome. After all, it is radio for you, and we try to do what we can. And you guys have been great. And I've made a number of new friends this year. Ryan Hollabew, Ring Wars 2014 Facebook group. Reese Burnett runs the MindLab E-Track users group, the MindLab CTX 3030 users group on Facebook. Great guys, very passionate about the hobby. Chris Turner, theringfinders.com. Great guy, very passionate about the hobby, also a previous guest on the show. I'll try to put links to channels in the description, as many of them as I can remember. But most importantly, thanks to all of the YouTubers, all of the Facebookers, and all of the Beyond Sight and Sound listeners. For those that follow the show, for those that follow the Ohio Metal Detecting channel, you guys are awesome. Merry Christmas to all of you. Happy New Year. And, as Charlie would say, stay young, always keep them guessing, and live free or die. Stealth Diggers rock. You guys are awesome. Really, nothing bad to say about anybody. It's all good. And I wish I could remember everybody's names, but the video had just run on forever. You guys are all great. Just because you haven't been mentioned doesn't mean that you're any less important to me, to the show, to the channel. Stay out there. Enjoy the time we've got with each other. Get out there and find something, and stay passionate about the hobby. Get out there and recover that history. Merry Christmas to everyone, and a Happy New Year to your families too. I'm out of here. Have fun.